It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Well, about halfway through the season, Clark, things are starting to heat up for some of the teams we're watching.
Yeah, I think they're starting to find their rhythm and get a comfort level, Kevin. Coaches have a good idea of the makeup of their team, what they can and can't do, and are really focused on trying to position their teams at this point for a good end of the season and playoff run.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Pierce against Jordan. To the wing on the left. Stackhouse, the pass to Hayward.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. That's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Here's Bremer. Outside Pierce. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now, Jordan. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Outside, Walker. Celtics passing it around. Bremer from outside, off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Here's Stackhouse. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Celtics on offense, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility. And,
everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
The offensive rebound.
We talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here is Hughes. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Back to Brown. Stackhouse, the pass to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Baseline J on the way. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Here's Jordan. The Wizards with another miss. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Bremer passes to Walker. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and that one's good by Pierce.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
And Doug Collins wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Brown kicks to Haywood. Pass to Hughes. Left side, Brown. Here's Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Once Jordan gets inside with the rock, it's practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Bremer passes to Walker. Now here's Pierce. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Brown. He has yet to score. Pass to Stackhouse. "18 feet out." And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. Boston leading by 3. Here's Delp.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things to this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Down low, here's Stackhouse, and Stackhouse throws it down.
Well, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Bremer. 9-point game, his last outing. Outside, Walker. Walker is screen on Jordan. Boston again missing.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Here's Stackhouse. That one rolling around and rims out. The Celtics have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. For 3, Pierce. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Pierce has got 7 points.
Beautiful looking shot that time from Pierce. He can beat you from anywhere.
Stackhouse outside. Left side, Jordan. The rebound by the Celtics. Sundab has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Walker. Good. Nice job down low.
Look, he'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Wizards trail by 7. And Doug Collins wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Jahadi White, he's checked in for the Wizards. Lou comes in for Jordan. Brown the pass to Hughes. Here's Lou. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now here's Walker. 7-point differential. Williams passes to Long. McCarty. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
His activity on the glass impressive, keeping plays going with his energy.
Wizards shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Stackhouse outside to halt the run, and it's Brown missing, and it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Here's Pierce, the kick out to Walker. Pass to Long. Now here's Pierce. Hughes covering. Pierce feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Walker over Stackhouse. Here's Long, and he goes in for the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Washington has possession, following the bucket by the Celtics. Brown with a screen on Walker. And a missed layup. Celtics leading by 11. Williams kicks to Pierce. Over Hughes. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Lou. Still yet to score. The quick look, no good that time. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Long pass to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Larry Hughes.
Nice job baiting the defenders to draw the whistle.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And we know last season marked the creation of the National Basketball Development League, the NBDL. And the NBA family now creating, Clark, its own minor league system.
Yeah, I like going in that direction for the NBA and its teams. It's made travel a little easier. The 8 teams currently all clustered in the southeast part of the country. We'll see how that expands and grows and evolves, but I think the league itself is sure to develop over time while developing future NBA players.
Lou passes to Oakley. Now Jordan. Over Williams. They need this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
First free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now here's Williams. Over to the wing. Dealt the pass to Baker.
At close to 7 feet tall, Vin Baker is not an easy guy to defend. Goes right into the defense and is able to draw the foul.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
And he makes the first.
And just under 7 feet, Vin Baker is a real presence in the paint. He's good at aggressively going for buckets and stopping his opponents from getting to the boards.
Good on both. Here's Lou. Nothing on the board. To the wing right side. It's picked off. Here's Delk. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here is Jordan. Picked up 33 points in their last one against Indiana.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Wizards trail by 16. Here's Lou. Scoreless thus far. Outside Oakley. The rebound by Long. Celtics leading by 16. Pass to Delk. They get it back. Baker. Here's Long.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Williams looking over the floor. Walker against Jordan. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Dixon. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Jordan inside. Guarded by Walker. And Jordan gets it to go.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Delk. Back to Williams. On the wing, Walker. Over Jordan. Walker's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here is Jordan. He's got 8. A nice shot by Dixon.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Here's Williams. They lead by 11. Out to the right wing. A nice shot by Delk. Delk's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lou. He's guarded by Williams. Lou passes to Jordan. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Here's Walker. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Boston Celtics riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. Pass to Long. To the middle. Wants to get it to Pearson. Does. Over Stackhouse. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Wizards trail by 13. Hughes with it. Stackhouse outside. Drops in the layup for two. Stackhouse has got his second basket of the night.
You're playing around with fire anytime you let Stackhouse get this close now. He's a potent offensive scorer.
Left side Pierce. And Stackhouse pulls it down. Washington shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
The whole dynamic drive by Hughes, cutting through the defense to get him an easy
A potential one-and-done draft selection this year. Chris Bosh out of Georgia Tech. What's your take on him?
Well, he seems NBA ready to me. You look at his numbers, and those are the stats of an NBA player, not a college freshman.
And Hughes, a very solid player, guys. I mean, an athletic guard who can get hot on occasion.
Celtics leading by 8. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pierce in the high post. Sweet little floater. Pierce has got 9.
Buttery soft. What a touch on that shot by Pierce.
Now Hughes, 5 points in the game. To the right side. Here's Stackhouse. A rebound by the Celtics. Sundov has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. Nice shot by Sundov. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Hughes, the pass to White, and White slams it in.
Yeah, I just love how alert Hughes is. Super talented guard who knows when one of his guys is open.
Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. Pass to Bremer. Here's Sundov. Out left to the wing. From downtown. A shot by Bremer, no good. Wizards trail by 10. Here is Jeffries. Stackhouse outside. Yep, it counts. Stackhouse has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Right down the lane, Stackhouse blows past the defense there.
Celtics leading by 8. Outside, Pierce. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Washington. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And of course the Boston Celtics, 3 spots below.
Well, I think for Boston, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt
for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside, Pierce. Driving the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Pierce has got 11.
Pierce out there running the show. Makes the call and then creates a nice opening.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Thomas checked in for White. Jordan comes in for Leitner. Dixon's checked in for Stackhouse. And it's Lou in for Hughes. Pass to Dixon. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. On defense, Boston. At one point, they led by 16. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Good awareness that time by him. I like when he gets it to his open teammates. Keep your eyes and head up.
Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Dixon's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Delp. There's Baker. He's guarded by Thomas. Baker passes to Delp. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
Yeah, that's why you can't leave anyone open.
Wizards trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Lou. The 19-footer is on the money.
Lou knows how to get to a spot. Really smooth in how he operates.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Pass to Williams. Here's Delp. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Oh, aggressive play by Walker, not allowing the defense to cut him off completely there with the foul.
The Celtics have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Antoine Walker possesses great versatility for a big guy. Excellent at stretching the floor with his shooting. And a big man who does a lot of different stuff on offense.
And so Walker nails both of them. Wizards trail by 12. Thomas, that's good.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Boston shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. On the wing, Walker. Four on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For Washington, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Pass to Dixon. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Celtics leading by 10. Williams kicks to Walker. Boston again missing. So it's the Wizards now. Lou passes to Jordan. Thomas down low. And Thomas with the stuff.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for John Thomas. Leitner comes in for Jared Jeffries. Jerry Stackhouse is checked in for Dixon. And it's Hughes in for Lou. Wizards trail by 8. Stackhouse outside. And here is Hughes. 5 points in the game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Bremer passes to Walker. Now Pierce. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Washington.
Washington shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Now here's Jordan. He's got 8. Excellent D there from Pierce. Bremer passes to Baker. Up and in on the layup. Baker's got 6.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Hughes kicks to Stackhouse. Pass to Leitner. And here is Hughes. Now Stackhouse over Delp. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, Walker. Here's Delp. Here's Bremer. Still scoreless. And Jerry Stackhouse picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And it's good for 2. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
And Pierce knows how to get to his spots. And when he gets there, he knows how to convert.
Here's Leitner. Pass to Hughes. Here's Haywood. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Outside Pierce. Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baker. Brendan Haywood with the rebound. Haywood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stackhouse outside. And Boston with the rebound. Pierce has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. Walker the pass to Pierce. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Walker. Goes back up. And Stackhouse pulls it down. Wizards trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Leitner. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse. Leitner's got his first bucket of the night.
With his touch around the hoop, Leitner will eat you alive down low.
It's Pierce on the wing. 56 seconds left in the first half. No good with the elbow jumper.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Right side to Walker. To end the cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, you got to like the intensity. He really went at him that time.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Walker nails both of them. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Jordan with the ball. He's got 10. Stackhouse outside. From the top of the key, another one falls for Washington.
And Stackhouse has a superb jump shot, a real score. This guy is attacking and squaring himself up to the basket and knocking shots down.
Here's Bremer. Outside Pierce. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. Celtics lead by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Paul Pierce.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Jordan. And Boston with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Delp. Here's Bremer. Here's Delp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pierce. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Washington now. They trail by 6. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And that one drops for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Delp. Pierce up top. Haywood with the block.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
They get it back. Now Hughes. He's got 5. Jordan outside. Over Pierce. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Jordan. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. Pass to Walker. Kwame Brown pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Stackhouse. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
By just driving straight into him, Stackhouse took away their options on defense.
The Wizards have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Stackhouse.
Yeah, you can't really have any qualms with Jerry Stackhouse's energy. I mean, he plays with a lot of intensity, which is contagious for his team, and sometimes that can be a difference maker out there.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
The Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Delp the pass to Walker. Here's Delp, covered by Stackhouse. Back to Walker. There's the screen. Boston again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Boston shooting 43% from the field. There's Delp. Left side Walker. Pass to Bremer. Walker is screen on Hughes. Can they get it? The shot by Bremer, no good. And it's Washington's ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. A nice shot by Jordan.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Walker dishes to Pierce. Back to Walker. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Hughes up top. 5 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. Hughes got the lead up to 2 now for Washington.
Inside, Hughes can be very dynamic. I mean, his athletic ability gives him a lot of options to choose from.
Pass to Sundown. To the left side wing. Here's Delp, covered by Stackhouse. A nice shot by Delp.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Wizards have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Hughes, the pass to Stackhouse. Sinks the triple. Stackhouse has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Stackhouse locked and loaded on the catch. Almost automatic.
Outside, Walker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Number 0, Walter McCarty.
Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Hughes kicks to Stackhouse. Over Pierce. Rebound Boston. Sundav has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Walker.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Doug Collins wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Celtics making a change here. Long's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. White, he's checked in for Hayward. Oakley comes in for Kwame Brown. Jared Jeffries, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Lou in for Hughes. And Stackhouse throws it down.
Fancy work that time from Stackhouse. Mercy me.
Celtics trail by 3. Bremer passes to Walker. Here's Pierce. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here is Jeffries. Lou passes to Jeffries. Here's Lou. Wizards passing it around. Here's White. The rebound by Long. Here's McCarty. White covering.
Washington foul. Jahidi White. First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Lou. Right wing. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot. Stackhouse has got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Bremer. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Walker. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Pierce. Looking to end his cold spell. White gets the rebound. Wizards leading by 3. Here is Jeffries to the left wing. Here's Lou. Pierce with the rebound. Pierce has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Driving to the basket. Bremer with the bucket.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. You know, you look at Jerry Stackhouse. He's been playing really well.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And here's Oakley. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Now showing some touch there from mid-range. Oakley proving he can hurt you from there.
Bremer passes to Long. Walker with his screen for Pierce. Pass to Walker. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Lou. Stackhouse outside. Drives to the hoop. And Stackhouse throws it down.
No cooling him off when he's on a heater like this.
Celtics trail by 5. Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
For the Wizards, Atan Thomas is checked in for White. Brown comes in for Charles Oakley. And Larry Hughes is subbed in for Jerry Stackhouse. Williams uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Here's Lou. Pass to Jeffries. Now here's Brown. Over Baker. Boston grabs the miss. Baker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Yep, that one goes. Baker's got 8.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Here's Lou. Pass to Jeffries. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Lou passes to Jeffries. Here's Brown. And Sundog pulls it down. Boston trail. Outside, Pierce. Outside, Williams. Inside. Baker, no good.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The Wizards shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Lou passes to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Hughes. And Sundab pulls it down. Sundab has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Baker, a miss that time, would have put him up. The Wizards shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Lou. And here's Brown. To the inside. Here's Hughes. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Love whenever Hughes uses his athleticism, especially when he's close to the basket.
Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Pierce against Hughes. It's Pierce with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Pierce has got 15.
Pierce doing a nice job navigating his way to the rim. Assertive drive that time.
And Doug Collins wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Here we go.
.55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lou passes to Thomas. Yes, that goes in. He's got 6.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Pierce. Down low. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from McCarty.
Defenders so locked in on Pierce made that an easy assist for him.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lou passes to Brown. Pass to Hughes. Clock at 6. Jeffries kicks to Thomas. Here is Jeffries. It's Brown on the wing. No good on the triple. Williams for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Wizards out front, up by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. On the wing, Walker. Here's Sundab. Light covering. Sundab can't get it to go. Jordan outside. Pass to Jeffries. Out to the right wing. Here's Dixon. That one good for 2. And the Wizards lead by 3. Here's Williams. On the wing, Walker. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Williams passes to Walker. Pass to Long. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. The Wizards with the lead. Jordan with the ball. Shoots over Walker. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Williams passes to Long. Jordan against Walker. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Washington shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Smooth finish by Jordan in the interior.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
5 on the clock. Here is Sundov. Banked in off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Dixon. Lets it go with the 3. And Sundov pulls it down. Sundov has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And they take the lead.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
Washington trailing. Here's Lou. Outside, Jordan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Walker with some nice D. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Williams passes to Dell. To the middle. Walker in the post. No good with the layup. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Dixon. Plenty of space. Delp pulls it in.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Wizards trail by 3. Here's Lou. Here's Dixon. Shoots. Rebounded by the Celtics. Long's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Delp. Outside Williams. And Walker kicks to Williams. Here's Delp. A 3-pointer, no good. The Wizards shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Jordan, the pass to Lou. Back to Jordan. Wizards passing it around. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Thomas checked in for White. Brown comes in for Jared Jeffries. Jerry Stackhouse is checked in for Jordan. And it's Hughes in for Lou. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done. Bremer
passes to McCarty. Pierce down low. They double up Pierce. That one falls. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Pierce showing off a little bit off the dribble that time. Very creative with that move.
And the Wizards with possession. Hughes kicks to Brown. Stackhouse outside. Now Hughes. Shot to stop the run. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. Walker in the corner. To the inside. Here's Baker. Pierce for 3. Carries it from three-point range. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Defenders got to be more aware and alert than that. I mean, just a smart find.
Here's Dixon. Pass to Stackhouse. Rebounded by the Celtics.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Bremer. Pass to McCarty. Here's Baker. Thomas covering. Tries from 10 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Wizards trail by 8. Stackhouse outside. Here's Dixon. And here is Hughes. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Here's Pierce. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Pierce has got 9 points here in the second half. The Wizards shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by McCarty. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Bremer. Here's McCarty. Outside Pierce. Rebounded by Brown. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dixon passes to Hughes. Now Stackhouse. Over McCarty. Stackhouse, good. Stackhouse has got 24.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
The Celtics call time. So for the Wizards, Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Thomas. Leitner comes in for Kwame Brown. And it's Jordan in for Dixon. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Walker. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
There's a good screen. Here's Jordan. Runner grabs the board. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Delp. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Michael Jordan. That one misses. And here's Boston. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Bremer. Six on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Wizards trail by 10. Now, here is Jordan.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
At the line for the Wizards, Michael Jordan, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Boston leading by 9. On the wing, Walker. Haywood covering. Pierce against Hughes. Here's Bremer. Shoot from 12, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Wizards trail by 9. Hughes with it. Here's Jordan. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. Pierce against Jordan. Jordan pulls it down. Washington shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Now Hughes. Here's Jordan. Puts one up from 19. Connects with the J.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Going inside. That one is good. And timeout called by Doug Collins. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Jordan. Oh, the focus inside by Michael Jordan.
And I think hitting that championship-winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Pierce. Pierce is doubled. 6 to shoot. Got it to go off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Let's lose a 3. No good.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Hornets going up against the Boston Celtics. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our... Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Hornets going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Greg, we're just about in the dead middle of the season. And as a player, what's your mindset like right about now?
Well, I think you've already established role definition as a team. So you know what the expectations are for you. That lets you keep your head clear and just focus on doing your job.
High arcing shot. Walker's shot is off. Davis looking for an opening. Pass to McClure. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
At 6'11", McClure is a big target inside, which is why his teammates get him the ball in there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the New Orleans Hornets. I asked him what the key is going up against a crafty scorer like Paul Pierce. Coach told me it's all about being disciplined. Pierce is very deceptive with his jab steps and ball fakes. He's great at putting defenders in difficult situations. That's obviously something they'd like to avoid. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Walker. And Wesley pulls it down.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
And Davis gets it to go.
Smart pass from Wesley there. A savvy guard who understands when to give the ball up.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside, Walker. For 3, Pierce. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down kicks to Davis. The 3-ball. Rebound, Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here's McGlure. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Jamal McGlure, don't do him like that, showing off all that power.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Walker. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Celtics foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Hornets leading by 6. Here's Mashburn. Pierce covering. Shoots from the elbow. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And Mashburn is a really good small forward now. A terrific shooter who scores well from the mid-range area of the floor.
Bremer passes to Dell. Wesley with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Mashburn. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Delp can't get the ball to go down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Hornets. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Celtics trail by 10. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Hornets leading by 10. And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think run and gun, up and down, fast tempo basketball will return.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Here's Bremer. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And yes, it's good.
And I like the movement right there. Setting that screen, then getting into position to score.
Davis down low. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Delp. Still without a basket. 6 on the shot clock. Pierce finds Walker. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
defenders so locked in on Pierce made that an easy assist for him.
New Orleans leading by 8. Left side, Davis. Here's Mashburn. Can't cash in from the high post.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pierce's shot is good.
Nice job that time by Pierce. You know, some guys absorb contact like a sponge. It just has very little effect on Pierce.
So both teams making some changes here. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at Boston. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move. And, of course, the Hornets sitting there 4 spots below.
And, you know, for the Hornets, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Count that one for Mashburn.
These are the shots you want Mashburn taking because he's that good on offense.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside Williams. Pass to Walker. And it's rebounded by Mashburn.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Moiso. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pierce attacking, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Not backing up or backing down. Pierce knows he's got to keep going after his shot when the defense is trying to be tight on him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
He stands 6'7" with guard skills. Paul Pierce is quite a unique player. I mean, he can do everything offensively, and I think the team's lucky to have him.
Pierce hits 2. So it's the Hornets now. 8-point game. Here's Alexander. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Mashburn. Five to shoot. Rebound, Boston. Here's McCarty. 8 points his last outing. The kick out to Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Hornets leading by 8. Here's Alexander. No scoring in this one. Pass to Mashburn. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
That one is no good. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Alexander, the 15-footer. Good. And the Hornets lead by 9.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Williams with the ball. Left side, Pierce. Plays it up and banks it in. Pierce has got 6.
Pierce can be deadly when he's this close. Such an efficient finisher at the rim.
Here's Alexander with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Williams looking around. Here's McCarty. Hasn't made one yet. Clock at 6. Here's Walker. Moisa with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Alexander. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Wesley. Here's Mashburn from deep three-point land. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Now here's Williams. Here's down low. Covered by Wesley. The shot by Pierce, no good. Hornets leading by 9. Here's Mashburn. Rebounded by the Celtics. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
They were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
And the basket by Pierce.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
Boston, they're going to switch here. Brown outside.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Davis. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 9 points. Walker against Campbell. Baker with the bucket.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Pass to Alexander. Inside. Campbell. And Campbell throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home. Showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Williams. On the wing, Walker. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Flashing that long-distance shooting ability. The D must get out there on Walker at the three-point line.
And it goes down 2 points.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Baker. Here's Delp. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington. It's rebounded by New Orleans. The Hornets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
To the wing right side. There's Baker. Campbell defending. Baker, no good. Outside, Davis. over Williams. And again, the Hornets missing. The shot, no good. And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Celtics trail by 10. Pass to McCarty. Beyond the arc. Hornets with the rebound. McCore's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Drew. Just 5 to shoot. Bank shot, no good.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's Bremer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. When you compare the numbers from the 80s, mid-90s to today, scoring, Greg, and pace is down. Why?
Well, I think the game has become dominated by big men, and so that lends to slowing it down, trying to grind out wins.
Pass to Moiso. Here's Drew. Here's Mashburn. He had 22 points in the win against Memphis. McClure kicks to West. Lets the 3 fly. And again, the Hornets missing. Celtics trail by 9. Driving inside. He gets that one.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Hornets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Drew passes to Mashburn. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. The Celtics shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Long. Wesley against Pierce. Pierce is doubled. Here's Bremer. Shot clock at 6. Here is Sundog. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's Drew. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pierce feeling it out a bit. Over Wesley. That's short off the rim.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on.
Here's Drew. Pass to Moiso. Here's Drew. Mashburn, the pass to West. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's the 3. The rebound by Long. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Pierce. Bremer passes to Long. Tries from 10. Here's McCarty, covered by Wesley. Right side Pierce. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Hornets leading by 7. There's the pick. Here's Drew. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Drew's got 4 points in the quarter.
Using that mid-range area to find points. Good offensive awareness that time pays off.
Bremer passes to Long. Here's Pierce. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Moiso's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Drew. Pass to Mashburn. Lock at 6. And Sundog pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Pierce. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Hornets leading by 9.
Celtics foul.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Here's Davis. 8 points for him. Pass to Wesley. The tray. It's rebounded by McCarty. McCarty's got 4 rebounds in this game. Walker the pass to Dell. Back to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Davis, the pass to Campbell. Brown dishes to Davis. He takes it in from 18 feet away. Shot's good by Wesley.
Oh, clean release on Wesley's jumper, showing confidence shooting from mid-range.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Delp the pass to Williams. Pass to Walker. They double team Walker. Can't get it to fall. New Orleans leading by 9. Outside Davis. And here is Brown. New Orleans moving the ball around to the right side. Here's Ogman. The rebound by Baker. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. On the wing, Walker. Campbell defender. Here's Baker. Back to Walker. Wide open look. Jump shot is good that time. Walker's got 11 points.
And you know, Walker